8 signs he loves you. 1. He shows you genuine respect. Respect and love go hand in hand. On its own, respect may not be a clear-cut sign of romantic love, but it should always be present in a loving relationship. If your partner demonstrates respect for you, your choices, your time, your body, your thoughts, this may be a sign that he values you as more than just a friend. A man can show respect in a variety of ways. For example, one of the ways I feel most respected is when I am listened to. When your partner listens to the things you have to say, is willing to be attentive to your problems or even just your general musings, this makes you feel extremely respected. It makes you feel like you are important to him and that there is value in your thoughts and feelings. 2. He puts you first. One of the signs a man loves you is when he frequently puts you first. In fact, this may be one of the deepest signs he really loves you. It is truly an act of love and unselfishness to put the needs and happiness of another person first. This is something we should be doing in our relationships all the time, and truth be told, it can be very difficult. If your significant other does this for you, whether it be taking care of you when you're sick, going above and beyond to help you out in some way, or setting aside his own needs to do something for you, this is a strong sign that love is present. 3. He makes time for you, makes you a priority. By the same token, a good sign of love is when your partner consistently makes time for you. You should feel confident that you are a priority in his life and in his schedule, not an afterthought. A loving partner will work hard to incorporate you in his daily or weekly life, even if it's inconvenient or challenging. He might shuffle his schedule around in order to have a date night with you, stop over to see you on his way to work or class, or even just consistently call you in the evening. These signs of effort are important, and they demonstrate that he cares about you and that you are an important part of his life. 4. He makes efforts to fix relationship problems or to change his behavior for the better. Every relationship will encounter its share of challenges and problems. Conflict is a normal part of life and a very common element in human relationships. What is important is how the two of you deal with that conflict. How does your partner handle relationship issues? Does he constantly push them aside and avoid dealing with them? Maybe he won't admit it when there are issues? Or perhaps he is unwilling to change any of his behaviors. This could be a sign of emotional immaturity, for sure, but it also may indicate that this is not a relationship built on love. A loving partner will put effort into strengthening and improving a relationship. He's willing to discuss these issues with you. He will be willing to make changes in his behavior for the good of the relationship. 5. His interest in you is not solely sexual. This is a big one. Does your significant other demonstrate to you that they are interested in what you offer beyond the bedroom? Relationships often begin with tons of passion and excitement, but this should not be confused with real, genuine love. While that can certainly be part of it, love is usually what grows later, as the initial high starts to fade. That early, passionate physical relationship many couples experience cannot yet be called love, but can be called lust. Do the feelings and loving actions continue beyond that initial glow? Is there more to your relationship than the physical? 6. He shows interest in the future with you. Ah, the future. This can be a scary subject for many couples. But one of the signs he's in love with you is that these conversations are able to happen, even subtly. Now, your boyfriend of a few months probably isn't ready to talk marriage and kids yet. But someone who loves you, or is on their way to loving you, will include you in their future plans. This could be subtle mentions. Maybe he talks about vacations you might take someday, or he speaks about an event a few months in the future and includes you in the plan. These are signs that he's picturing you as part of his future, or actively incorporating you into future plans. On the other hand, if your boyfriend doesn't even want to nail down plans for next weekend, he might not be ready for a loving relationship with you. 7. He introduces you to important people in his life. Have you met your partner's parents? What about your boyfriend's friends? One of the strongest signs your boyfriend loves you can often be this one: does he introduce you to the people he loves? There may not be an opportunity to meet the parents if they live far away, but your man can also demonstrate this love by telling them about you. It's no guarantee of love, but knowing that you're important enough to be introduced to / mentioned to these people is a telling sign for sure. 8. He makes you feel good about yourself. How can you tell if he loves you? One way is to notice how he makes you feel. I'm not talking about flattery and feeling like a pampered princess. Does your partner make you feel like you are a person of value? Do you feel treasured? Do you feel respected? Do you feel like this person brings out better qualities in you? Makes you want to be a better person? Does he highlight your best aspects? A loving partner will not make us feel worse about ourselves. He will not make us feel disrespected or unimportant. He may not always make us feel amazing, or constantly feel our best, but overall, someone who loves us should make us feel worthy of love. This is not meant to be an exhaustive list. Love is complicated, and everyone shows love in different ways. But, one thing is for sure, if your significant other is putting in effort, this is a good sign. Effort is necessary to give love, to become a better person, and to have a successful relationship. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe.